What's good, friends? Bao Bartlett, aka Mr. Whisper here, back from my 3-week adventure in Seoul, South Korea. Now, to say I had an incredible time would probably be an understatement, as I was visually overwhelmed literally the whole time I was there. Now, despite being non-stop for the 3 weeks, we had an incredible time with family, friends, had great food, did some cool shopping. We even managed to squeeze in a little trip to the beautiful beach town of Busan, which was an absolute dream as well. Naturally, I filmed and photographed every waking moment as if it was my last day on earth. So I returned with so much footage, which I've been going through, organizing, brainstorming over the last few weeks, and come up with the first video, which will be some beautiful Seoul Subway Street photography. For those of you that follow me on Instagram or read or seen any of my interviews over the years, or perhaps seen my recent podcast with Being Freelance, which I will link below, I always try to mention the fact that the London Underground is where my passion for street photography stemmed from. Therefore, whenever I visit another country that has an underground subway metro system, I am incredibly keen to visit and even more keen to document it. Each country's underground network is as unique as its people themselves, and as iconic as its own currency or flag. Every public transport system in the world has its own look and feel, and I'm truly fascinated by the design systems, by the architecture, the colours, the signage, the textures, and most importantly, the people that flow through them. It gives you a real insight and a feel for the pulse and pace of the city, and I'm on an ongoing mission to document as many of them as I can for as long as I can. It's basically my never-ending project. Today's POV was filmed during 3 of the 4 times we managed to visit the Seoul Subway. The first time I visited, I just wanted to do a temperature check, see the proximity I'd be working within before I went in lens blazing. Because the last scenario I want to find myself in is on a packed tube with someone shouting at me in a language I don't understand. So I started slowly and shooting wider than I normally would, and soon I began to blend and find my rhythm and get those images that I had in my mind's eye. I've labelled the stations that we passed through, however, please note, do not try this at home. This is no chronological journey, it's cut together from the highlights from my subway missions. All the photos were made with my Fujifilm X-T3 and X-T4 and 3 prime lenses, my XF23, 33 and 56mm. Settings, very simple. ISO, auto settings up to 1600. Shutter speed between 1/125th of a second and 1/500th of a second. Focus, autofocus settings, and I switch between continuous and shot depending on the scenario I am faced with. Before we begin, I just want to say I'm super chuffed with myself because this is the first time 99% of my shots were all taken in landscape, meaning I was thinking YouTube first. There is only one portrait image in there, which I'm incredibly proud of. So I hope you enjoy that fact. Secondly, please keep an eye on the numbers in the corner of each image. All I ask in return for this video is that you let me know at the end which your favourite image was. And if you've got any comments, obviously add those and subscribe to the channel. But more of that at the end. So without further ado, please enjoy today's video as we take a trip on the Seoul Subway.
마스크를 착용하세요.
special thanks to this one, my beautiful wife, for guiding me through the labyrinth of stations. Thank you guys for watching. Please do subscribe for more videos, and as requested, all you have to do is just drop a number in the comments to let me know which was your favorite image, or if you've got any questions about Seoul, Fujifilm, street photography, drop them in the comments below and I'll be sure to get back to you. Until next time folks, Mr. Whisper over and out.